everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with Audrey Now, your healing podcast. I'm Audrey, and who am I? What am I? I am an ever evolving soul with experience and expertise in clairvoyance, in art, in astrology, in genetic karmic patterning, and a whole slew of stuff. And yes, I am absolutely still learning. On one level, I am a student. On another level, I am a teacher. On another level, I am a master. On another level, I am a zygote. So today, on Moving Forward, that's the short form of our program, of our podcast, we're going to be discussing, how did I phrase this? Let's see, I have it written down, so I say it. Words matter. Be specific and transparent, because a lot of people are not. Is AI? No. Can you trust and believe everything AI? I don't. You make your own choices. Uh, do I know if a real person, if I read an article on the internet, do I know if it's in any way based on anything actual? No, I don't know. Even if it's from people I really like Greg Braden, or say, I like him, but there are things not exactly, but he's brilliant, Billy Carson, or Robert Edward Grant, or Regina Meredith. I really like her. I trust her. I definitely trust Greg Braden. But that doesn't mean if I see a post somewhere on the internet, it's really their words, their thoughts, because there is so much going on with AI, and it's going to get more and more and more and more and more. And in my opinion, some things good, but others, yeah, no, not. Too many people who choose to refrain from developing themselves because that takes some attention and focus and quote unquote internal work. Some don't want to. And there are those who say they may be right, that in the coming time of the old earth and the new earth, that will all be done automatically. Perhaps, not yet. So do I still recommend doing that? Yes, I do. When that becomes outmoded, I will let you know. So, our affirmation, statement of power, intention, and action is I tell the truth and I deal with the after effect. I tell the truth and I deal positively with the after effect. Again, I tell the truth and I deal positively with the after effect. So I'm going to ask you, do you tell the truth? Yes, no, sometimes, maybe. How do you respond to that? What kind of energy are you creating around yourself and in your internal self if you refrain from telling the truth? And some people could say, oh, it's a little white lie. No, it may not be huge. And notice white is for a little one and black is for a horrible one. So racism, in terms of that, yes, that's what that is. That is exactly what that is. And yes, I just said that. You may have a different opinion. I don't know who you might be. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you are somebody who truly chooses to evolve and grow, as do I. Am I saying everything that I say is absolutely correct? No, what I'm saying, everything I'm saying is as close to actuality and reality and honesty and authenticity as I can bring it. And that's what I am saying. So, I read a bunch of articles. I am having some challenge with my vision. I am seeing a doctor on Monday who is both a medical doctor and an herbalist, and we'll see what he sees is going on with my eyes. I'm in Costa Rica. I do not have medical coverage here. I am not in the United States, where I do have some medical coverage. However, the amount of money for me to fly there is something I would love gifted to me, because right now it would be a bit of a challenge for me to have it right in my hand and go. So I am seeing the amazing, I'm not going to give his name yet, but he's amazing. Okay, Dr. Kevin Ruiz, who is a medical doctor as well as an herbalist and any other kinds of accreditations he may have. So I will find out what he sees and he learns, and then I will take further steps. So meanwhile, for you all, do the affirmation, feel it, allow it, and see where some part of you goes, no, I don't tell the truth. See if you're afraid to tell the truth. See if you're hiding from whatever it might be. See if you think you're hiding. Because in actuality, there's no hiding. We are souls in human form, or whatever form you might be, human form. So far, most of the beings I know are actually people, but they may not be. They may be beings from wherever they may be from. I give space to that because they do exist. And yes, I said that. And yes, they exist. And there will be more. It is the time for that. We are galactic beings. Remember the podcast where we did that? We are galactic beings. We have capacities and talents and abilities within us that many of us, including me, have not yet used. The term is tapped into. Okay, there's a lovely, okay, I'm leaving that alone. Do you know about this? I have been shown years ago that we humans, people, women's, for women too, we're not doing it sexist where it's only man. That's a no. That's over. It may not have fully become over on the earth, but that is over. Male domination, done. Done. We don't need female domination, but male domination, bye-bye. In many cases, not all cases, women have an sensitivity and have an ability and have an intelligence and have an awareness many men do not have. Are there men I think are amazing? Yes. Yes. My friend Mario Arbori of squarepaws.com, SQUAREPAWS.com. Check him out. If you have cats or you like cats, you will love what he does. There's the amazing Greg Braden with 2 G's, Greg Braden. There's the polymath, Robert Edward Grant. And then there's the incredibly interesting Billy Carson. Do I agree with everything they all say? No, I do not. Am I intelligent? I was in Mensa. Does that say anything? Maybe, maybe not. Am I a polymath? No. Have I become world famous that you know all my stuff? Not yet. But I have books. I have art. I have seminars. You want to see them? Go to Audrye now. AudryeNow.com. Or pick up stuff from here. I have videos that Mario did of the current art in my Goddess Heart Gallery here in Puerto Viejo. Or Galería, okay, so let's say it in Espanol. Galería Corazón de Diosa. I have beautiful stuff. They are abstracts. I have frequency stones. I have beautiful little wooden ovals. I have paintings that will open your heart, that will help you to open your heart, that will bring energy and light to you if you allow yourself to perceive it. They are literally called either Audrye OmArt, Art That Opens the Heart, or now Audrye Galactic OmArt, Art That Opens the Heart. So we just did our breathing attunement for today. We are also going to do our breathing attunement. We did our affirmation. Now for our breathing attunement. What do I choose? That's it? Okay. We're going to do something very, very, very simple. We're going to inhale and exhale slowly, each to the count of 3. So, inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. From your heart, inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Good. Now I shall be quiet while I do the breathing myself so you can see what it looks like. Here it is, and you can count on your own. So if you continue to do this, I'm stopping now because this is a podcast and I have other things to do with everybody. With you will find that you get into a nice rhythm, soft, because you'll be breathing. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. From your heart, inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Now, add to that you are breathing in golden light and shiny white light into the linings of your cells. That's the shiny white light and the golden light at the same time into the nucleus of your cells. So, inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. 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 Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale. How are you? When you actually do these processes, you grow, you evolve, you energize your inner body, you bring oxygen to your brain, the brain in your heart, the brain in your head, and the brain in your dantian. That's right below your belly button, the lower dantian. And you start getting more centered, more calm, more energized, and healthier. You do. You will never know this if you refuse to do anything. Then it'll simply be an idea you play around with and can have thoughts and ideas and conclusions, which literally, I'm going to say this, won't mean a thing. Because without actual lived experience, you won't know. So that's your, if you choose it, your breathing attunement and affirmation for today, so you can evolve and grow and have a fulfilling, pleasurable life and be able, with some amount of calmness and sovereignty. You are a sovereign soul. No one else is your soul. No one else can tell you what to do. They may try. You are a sovereign soul. I am a sovereign soul. You may look to tell me what to do. I'll tell you it's wasted effort. You don't need to. I will have discussions, but have someone tell me what to do and I'm supposed to automatically follow. That's a no. That's a no. And if you think that's from arrogance, it may be a little bit from arrogance. It's also from living life and from having studied with masters. And the guides told me before my 80th birthday, that was over 3 years ago. I am 83 and almost in a half right now. If they said I am in my decade of mastery, I was to allow it and accept it. You may disagree. I have chosen to allow it. And what does that mean to me? It means being real. It means learning, evolving, using the learning, living it. Not something just to read. That's why I do these breathing attunements, so you have me guiding you so you know what to do. So enjoy. Now, our frequency stones today are these. Frequency stones are various stones that right now I live in Costa Rica, and these are some of the rocks, and I'm not doing any more. The ones I have for the moment are the ones I'm going to have. You can buy some. This is one. It's smaller than my palm. This is one side. This is the other. So you have two different paintings. They have crystals. They're pretty. I have others, bigger, smaller. One so big I can't lift it, so other people lift it for me. So no, I'm not going to show that to you. I can't lift it. This is another one. Look at how cute. This is the other side. So they're a nice match. They're a good paired set. And yes, I can ship these to you wherever you are. If you choose to have any, let me know. Describe them. They all have names. I named them. I have forgotten the names. Some of them are cataloged on the website, Audrye Now, AudryeNow.com. Some are not. I have a lot of stuff that's not yet on the website. I would like to have a new web person. If that interests you, let me know. And yes, we'd have to work out an appropriate exchange. So let me know if you're not interested. It's okay. You don't need to be. But those stones, when you live with them, I live with them. They're all in the gallery with my paintings and other stuff. The ones that have yet to be purchased or placed elsewhere. The energy of the people who go in tell me their energy goes up, and yet they feel extremely peaceful. If that is something you would like in your life, definitely be in touch with me. Use WhatsApp +1 917 494 0628. Our podcast, Moving Forward with Audrye Now, that's the official name, is open to contributions and donations if you choose it. You can donate through Zelle to 917-494-0628. Okay, that's enough commercialism. I really prefer not to do any of that. However, it's important for me to be aware and to share that in addition to my prime motivation, which is growth of awareness of our species in individuals, also for me and you to have a positive, helpful financial flow. Thank you. So our topic, and I'm going to read my notes when I find my glasses so I could see them. I have them here. Okay, is on words matter. Be clear and transparent in your language. Okay, I had glasses here. Yeah. So I'm not sure where I put them. Let me look with this so I could tell you what I wanted to include. The reason I got catalyzed with this is when I listened to various other podcasts or things, some people would say, we used to think XYZ. I didn't think that, whatever the we is. Nobody called and asked me. So people, not everyone, use words many times indiscriminately. And when that happens, words create thought patterns. When we have a thought pattern, it can get cohesive in the brain. It creates ways of behaving. It creates emotions. It creates trends, some of which are harmful, some of which are not. So where is, no. Okay, so here are some of my notes. Okay. So all this, when you write, when you speak, stop saying we as though it means everybody. If you mean you and your first friend and your third friend, you say us or we three, not we, the whole world, and make sure what you're saying aligns with what they think and feel and it really is their truth. Otherwise, don't say it. Don't. People, some are so divided sometimes, and a lot of people don't even know what they themselves think. Many people, we're conditioned from the get-go. By the time you're 7 years of age, many people have taken on the thought forms, the attitudes, the genetic karmic patterning of whomever it is they're growing up with. Their mom, their dad, their grandparents, the neighbors down the hall, whoever it may be. Are those always fully advanced? No, you know they're not. They're not. So things that are false and fake and sometimes harmful can just get passed on and on and on. It's time for that to stop. It's time for members of our species to literally grow and evolve because it's up to us, the people, to save our planet. When I hear adults, and I'm an adult now, and I've been one for a long time, as I just shared, I've been 83 and a half years almost. My birthday's July. I am a Cancerian. I've been on this earth a little while, and I heard from young, oh, the children will take care of it. No! It's not up to the kids to take care of it. It's up to whoever the adults are to take care of it. They effed it up. They take care of it. If we've inherited, and we've all inherited from whomever came before or what looks like before, if they're gone, they're not going to take care of it. You are. I am. That's why I'm doing this podcast. My guide said I had to talk to the world. This is my manner of doing so. So, please don't use the word we when that is not what you mean. It might be a shortcut. You might think you're gaining energy by that or more followers or whatever it is you might care about. I'm not a major fan of AI. I understand its use and I support that, by the way. That's not what most people do. Most people give away their brain power, their intuition, their intelligence, their discernment by having AI do it. Keep doing that, and you'll find that you're seriously DNS, dumb and stupid. Yes, I said that. Okay, you may not like it. I'm not here for a popularity contest. I'm not. I'm here to facilitate growth, and sometimes straight talk is what is needed. And yes, I am actually saying this lovingly. I'm not using anger or rage or judgment. I, as a being who is also working on clearing myself, am working on taking steps to clear my own judgment and free myself of genetic karmic patterning that I have encountered. And that is to save myself and the family that came through me, as well as any of my relatives, friends, people, acquaintances, animals, whoever it might be. Do you think like that? Start opening up your awareness. So, my note. Don't say always we, all of us, we, unless you mean a specific group and you have confirmed with them that they have whatever that thought pattern is. Do not use it. You are perpetrating a lie. And if you come back to me and say, well, everyone does it, you know I'm going to laugh because I don't care. The fact that you may think and too many people do that is part of the issue. And if you're expecting me to look to become part of the issue, that's a no. Now, do you think I think that everything I do is excellent, perfect? No, I don't think that. So stop thinking, if you were, that that's what I think, because it's not. I am in process saying, maybe not exactly as you, but I am also a being in process. Allow this. I did the show on metamorphosis. We are shifting. Like the caterpillar in the cocoon before it's a butterfly. That's part of where we are. What are you doing to shift into your highest, whatever it may be, even if you don't know what that is? So we're back to words matter. Be clear and transparent. Be more specific in certain of your language. See what groups might be the ones that think or feel like what you're saying, we or everyone. There's no everyone. Who's everyone? Everyone breathes, pretty much. Some easily, some need help, some have machines, some are congested, but until our species changes, which is in process now, breathing, for most of us through the nose, is how we bring air and oxygen into our bodies. Are there other ways? Yes, through the skin, even through the hair, through our thoughts. The guides are telling me through our blood. So there are ways that many of us may not even know what they are. Tell the truth clearly and transparently. I said that. Have the courage to be authentic. How many of us are always authentic? Do you tell your parents everything if they ask? Do you fudge some of it? If somebody goes, what did that cost? And you don't want them to know what you spent, do you tell them the truth? You give them an approximation. Do you outright lie? Oh, wow, it's a half hour. Folks, I need to go. We are a half hour podcast. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My appreciations. Thank you for participating. Yes, please press like, love, share, and subscribe. Blessings. Bye bye.